to our last day of VBS, Rooted Kids. Today, we're going to learn about when you get stuck in a situation, how God can get you out and give you freedom. You'll see here, my hands are a little bit stuck. I am a little bit handcuffed here. It doesn't matter how hard I pull. I can't pull these handcuffs apart. All right? I think I'm doomed. I'm stuck. I don't know how I'm going to get out of my office or how I'm going to drive home. I'm in quite the predicament here. But this relates to our story that we're going to talk about today. We're in the book of Acts in chapter 12. What happens is that we see that King Herod has arrested Peter and has put Peter in jail between two big guards. Now, Peter, his handcuffs are probably a little bit more sturdy than mine, and he was probably chained to the wall. And so there is basically no way for Peter to get out of these handcuffs. Okay, I can barely break mine, let alone I can imagine if it was made out of real chain, if I had big chains and then I had two guards next to me. So basically, Peter was doomed. There was no way for him to get out of jail. Let's read about what happens to Peter. We're in Acts chapter 12, and we're going to start at around verse 7. It says this: "Suddenly an angel of the Lord stood there. A light shined in the room. The angel touched Peter on his side and woke him up. He had fallen asleep. The angel said, 'Hurry, get up,' and the chains fell off of Peter's hands. The angel said to him, 'Get dressed and put on your sandals.' And so Peter did this. Then the angel said, 'Put on your coat and follow me.' So the angel went out and Peter followed him. Peter did not know if what the angel was doing was real. He thought he might be seeing a vision. They went past the first and the second guard. They came to the iron gate that separated them from the city. The gate opened itself for them. They went through the gate and walked down the street, and the angel suddenly left him. Then Peter realized what happened. He thought, 'Now I know that the Lord really sent his angel to me. He rescued me from Herod, and from all the things the Jewish people thought would happen.'" All right. Peter was in chains. And not only did the angel break the chains off of him, all right, told him to get up, he got Peter past the two big guards, okay? Imagine going by these two big burly guys, went to a gate that was locked and closed, and got Peter out. And then the angel disappeared. That's what God can do for us. When we have chains in our life, things like bad habits. Maybe you're being mean to someone, okay? Maybe, you're doing something your mom and dad told you not to do, all right? When we have these things in our life, those are what we call chains. Those keep us from being extraordinary with God. So what happens is that when you start to trust in God, when we go through everything that we've learned this week with Jonah and the well, when we're obedient, when we look about David and we learn to love and to forgive, when we look at Daniel in the lion's den and trusting that God is in control, and when we trust in Jesus' death and his resurrection, that it was for us, we have freedom. That's what this whole week has been about, was about going from the ordinary to the extraordinary. We do that through Jesus. By accepting him, by welcoming him into our hearts, by living a life dedicated to him and trusting in him. That's how we go and we break out and we escape ordinary and we become extraordinary, is by trusting in God. All right. So I hope, guys, that you had a great time at this VBS. I'd love to hear your stories. Do this for me. We have our clues. Once you figure out the clues, have your mom and dad send me a picture or email me your answer, and your name will be entered in a drawing to win a gift certificate. All right, to someplace probably really good around here. So, like I said, I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope all is well. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.